before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it is due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Chakwadash. The warnings, as always, to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who are well. Let me tell you the truth. Today's lesson is going to go into the Lord's purpose will not change. The Lord's prophecies. The prophecies found within the scriptures will not be disannulled, and there's nothing that you can do to change, what is coming to this place, to America, aka Babylon the Great. Real quick, let me get this in Revelation 19:11, because there's a lot of things happening within society right now. We're seeing the USA and the Israel and the Iran war, intensifying. We see Russia and Ukraine intensifying. We see, all manners of war, all manners of prophecy beginning to intensify. And, behind the scenes, they're talking about technocracy. They're talking about AI. They're talking about entering. And, we're entering into singularity, and they're ready for the next stages in their agenda. And we're seeing them, talk about this, Sam Altman, and, other, NPC figures. You got this dude right now riding his bicycle backwards. That's all niggas is worried about, entertainment and, something to keep their mind off things. Bread and circus. Dude, you got dude, he's sitting on his handles riding the bicycle backwards, a nigga. That's all niggas, as long as I know how to ride my bicycle backwards on the handles, that's all that matters. As long as somebody looks at it. And that's all a nigga's worried about, man, is being seen. When you should be worried about the prophecies, man. You should be worried about what's going on in society and what the Lord has in store for this place. But you're so busy trying to seek entertainment and validation for that weak ass skill you got, man. That shit pisses me off, man. You got Jake over here just, anyways. Revelation 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the spirit, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. So this is what we should be occupied in. This is what we should be focused on, man. Prophecy, occupied in prophecies, but niggas want to be occupied in the world, man, and society. Let me figure out how to do this. Ain't saying nothing wrong with that, but a nigga ain't worried about prophecy, man. He worried about entertainment. Ecclesiastes 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. But individuals, they don't want to give their mind to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They don't want to give their mind to what's going on within society. Rather, they'll give their mind fully and completely to the carnality of this world. They'll give their mind completely to a woman. They'll give their mind completely to their job, to their family, to Esau, their enemy. But they won't give their mind completely over to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. There ain't nothing wrong if you have, certain skill sets, but that shouldn't be your main focus. You can look at a nigga and say he has no idea what's going on in society. And if he does, well, I apologize for my outburst. Inside joke. But like a lot of these individuals, man, they just walk around not knowing what the hell is going on, not knowing that you got the USA and the Israeli government military merging, coming together for another, they calling it another joint operation, such as Epic Fury. You have Russia intensifying, Ukraine intensifying. You have them talking about a technocracy. You have them. We're at the final stages, man. All they need is a little push, and that push is about to come, man. But we need to be occupied in prophecies. Everything else comes later, man. Everything else is back burner. What is front burner is these prophecies. Now, if you learn a certain skill set on your own time, with the free time that you have after you've done the work and so on and so forth, you use the word, don't abuse it, then, good. Have at it, man. Whatever floats your boat. But that shouldn't be your main priority. If you're learning a new skill set and it's taking up all your time and you have no time for the Lord, Yahweh, you have no time to do the work, you have no time to be a brother, you have no time to give alms and the sacrifice for the brothers and the brotherhood and so on and so forth, then that may not be a skill set that you need to acquire. There may be a reason that you haven't acquired that skill set, man. You need to use the world, don't abuse it. And if you acquire a skill set means you abusing the world and forsaking Yahweh Shem Yahshai, then you don't need that skill set, man. You can look at it, Jake, and tell that he's abusing the world, man. Smoking, drinking, not necessarily drinking, but being a drunkard, doing drugs, all manner of evil, man. This is not the spirit that we should be in. And I didn't even mean for it to go this route. But, I seen that nigga and, he wanted to ride around like he's cool, like he wanted somebody to look at him, man. And then that's the same nigga that does not want prophecy to come past. These are the same niggas that ask for Barabbas, man. That don't want the prophecies to come past. That don't want the kingdom of heaven, man. But good thing it's not according to your will, but according to Yahweh Shem Yahshai and his will. So the Lord's the Lord's prophecies will not be disannulled, as we'll get. But let's get this real quick. In Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55 and verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the Lord's word is going to go out, and it's not going to return unto him and tell him, well, I forgot to move out the way. Okay. What the hell's going on? So my shit just bugged out for no reason. Anyways, so like I was saying, the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai isn't going to come back to him and tell him, oh yeah, you told me to do ABC to these people over here, but we actually did XYZ. I didn't tell you to do XYZ. I told you to do ABC. No, there's not going to be any miscommunication. Well, I thought you told me to do this, Lord. No. Everything that the Lord said was going to happen is going to happen in its respected order, in perfection, in due time. We've only seen a little bit of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai and his works, and everything is about to intensify, man. We're about to see all manner of evil come and judgment come upon this place, man, because as it reads in 2 Ezra 8 and verse 50. Brother I had quoted it from Memphis yesterday when we linked up while he was in town in Nashville, man. You wicked motherfuckers, man. 2 Ezra 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Slakia, bear with me. Salakia. So, like I was saying, again, we'll read it again. 2 Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they walked in great pride. So these individuals, they walk in great pride, not expecting and not even considering, what's going on within society. Well, this might be this might be biblical. This might be prove that we're at the end. They don't think nothing like that. Oh yeah, well, this is just a coincidence. Well, and then they continue in their wickedness. They continue in their ungodliness, man. Well, you will be destroyed. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, nigga. Yeah, you will be destroyed. And you're going to cry about it. And no amount of crying, no amount of, please, Lord, don't do this. No amount of that is going to stop the Lord from fulfilling prophecy and from prophecy being fulfilled. As it reads in Malachi 3 and 16. Malachi 3 and verse 16. What was it? Was it 3 and 6? So like 3 and 6. Malachi 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Lord doesn't change, and neither does his prophecy. We just got in Isaiah 55 that the Lord's word is not going to return to him void, but it's going to accomplish that which he pleases, and it's going to let me go back to it. It shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So let's see what that word prosper says. And this is in the Hebrew, H6743, and it reads Tazalach, and it says to advance. It's going to advance, man. It shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So wherever the Lord sends his word out, is going to advance straight to it. The Lord says, okay, on March 16th, 2025. Let's say a future date. Just we'll say on August 1st, 2026. A big tidal wave is going to hit Australia, and then come August 2nd. Oh man, Lord, damn! I forgot to send that tidal wave to Australia like you told me to. No, it's gonna do exactly as the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua said. And it's gonna do it at the exact moment. Everything is going to happen in its respected order. All prophecy is going to happen according to Yahweh Shem Yahshua and his purpose. So it says again, Tazalach, to rush. So it's going to rush. It's going to be in a hurry. It's not going to be late. The Lord said, okay, I want it to happen on August 1st, 2026 at 5 p.m. It's not going to happen at 4:59. It's not going to happen at 5:01 p.m. It's going to happen exactly at 5 p.m. as the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua ordained it. To make prosperous. To bring to successful issue. So it's going to be successful. It's not going to be stopped. So I'm going to get two more. Isaiah 46 and verse 10. We'll start at verse 9. Isaiah 46 and 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High. So I can. There it is. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High and there is none else. I am the Most High and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning. And from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the Lord is going to do whatever he wishes. The Lord is going to do whatever he wants to do. Not what you want to do and how you want it to turn out. No, the Lord is going to do however he wants it to turn out, man. And the Lord has already ordained it for it to turn out in a specific way from the beginning. And there's nothing that you can do to change it. Who are you? Who are you, man? This ain't you. This ain't you, man. You're not him. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you are not that guy. Fucking flies. 2 Ezra 4 and verse 37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So the Lord has already ordained for everything to happen in a specific way from the very beginning. He's already declared the end, how it's going to end from the beginning. So from the beginning of creation, he ordained it to end, for this society to come to an end, and for prophecy to be fulfilled in a specific way from the beginning. In the beginning. So, as it says, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. So everything has been numbered, everything has been measured, and has been measured perfectly. It has been timed perfectly, and he doth not move nor stir them, as it reads, until the said measure be fulfilled. So in order for B to come, A has to come first. In order for X to come, in order for Y to come, X has to come first. Just like you don't say the ABCs however the fuck you want to. You don't say you 1, 2, 3s however the fuck you want to. Well, today I want it to be 1, 5, 10, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not how the numeric system works. I'm gonna do it like A, F, G, D, F, L, W. That's not how this works, man. The alphabet system does not work like that. It goes A, B, C, D. And if you try to do it any other way, it's fucked up and it sounds fucked up. Everything has been numbered and measured, just like your alphabet, just like your numerical system, just like you know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. There is a balance to everything. There is a time to everything. There is measure to everything. And that is also for the prophecies and the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and how he hath ordained for everything to happen in a specific order. In order for the Lord to return, there has to be an implementation and the mandation of the RFID micro CHIP, being which is the MOTB, and for World War III to go all the way nuclear, because we're already in World War III. We're just waiting on for America to be destroyed by those 200 million nuclear warheads. And in order for World War III to come, World War III can't come unless the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is mandated worldwide. Just like you can't get to C unless you do A, B first. You can't get to G if you don't say A, B, C, D, E, F. You can't get to G without it, man. You can't get to 10 without counting to 1 through 9. Hello? Does that make sense? Of course it does. But for, it makes sense to the ways of the Lord are plain to the wise. I'm gonna kill this fly. As his planes are, I'm gonna get it. Was it Daniel 12? I know there's 2. One in Daniel, and then one in the Apocrypha. Daniel 12. So Daniel 12, this ain't the one, but it's in Ecclesiasticus. Daniel 12 and verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So it's plain to the holy and stumbling blocks into the wicked, as it says in Ecclesiasticus. That's how it's paraphrased. So one more, then we'll end it off. And I was going to start with it, but the Spirit moved. Isaiah 14 and verse 26, and we'll get in the NLT. Isaiah 14 and 26 in the NLT. I have a plan for the whole earth, a hand of judgment upon all the nations. The Lord Yahweh of heaven's armies has spoken. Who can change his plans? When his hand is raised, who can stop him? You can't stop the Lord, man. You cannot stop the Lord. The Lord has already planned for everything to happen in a specific order and to happen to specific people, to specific nations. And who are you to stop him? You can't stop him. The Lord, his hand is raised. You're not going to stop his hand, man. His right hand. Who's his right hand? Yahweh Shai. You can't change the plans of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. It's going to happen. And as it says in the NLT verse 27, for the Lord Yahweh of hosts hath purposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? So disannul, we'll end it off right here in the Hebrew. H6565, parar, to break, to frustrate. Who's going to frustrate his plans? Who's going to break his plans? Who's going to make ineffectual the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua's plans? Not you, and not nobody, because nobody stands next to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, man. Who's going to divide and split up his plans, break apart his plans? Nobody. Defeat, disappoint. Nobody, man. So the Lord's plan is going to happen in its perfect order. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. Before I end it off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Dash. Double honors always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.